When Alex discovered his wife's secret affair at a company party, his world shattered. But instead of revenge, he chose a path of cunning and justice, unraveling a web of deceit that would change his life forever. Will he protect his family and find peace, or will betrayal consume them all? The baseball sailed high over the Charlotte field, and Alex Randazzo sprinted across the grass, his sneakers kicking up dust. "Catch it, Liam," he shouted, coaching his 8-year-old son from the sidelines. The boy's glove snapped shut, securing the ball, and the crowd of parents cheered. Alex grinned, clapping hard, his pride for Liam and his younger son, Noah, anchoring him to this new life in North Carolina. 2 years ago, he'd left Philadelphia's chaos for this quieter suburb, trading city grit for suburban calm. The move was for his family, Sophia, his wife of 10 years, and their 2 boys. But today, as the game ended, Alex noticed Sophia's absence from the bleachers. Again, he drove the boys home in his pickup, Liam and Noah chattering about the game. "Dad, did you see my catch?" Liam asked, bouncing in the back seat. "Couldn't miss it, champ," Alex replied, glancing at Noah, who clutched a juice box, grinning. Their energy kept him grounded, but Sophia's empty seat gnawed at him. She'd promised to be there. At home, Alex found her in the kitchen, scrolling through her phone. "Game was great," he said, setting his keys down. "Liam killed it." Sophia nodded, barely looking up. "Got stuck at work," she mumbled. "Claims department's a mess." Alex swallowed his frustration. Her late nights at the insurance office were piling up, and her excuses felt thinner each time. That evening, Alex grilled burgers in the backyard while the boys kicked a soccer ball. Sophia joined them, but her laughter felt forced, her eyes darting to her phone. After dinner, Alex tucked the boys into bed, reading Noah's story about pirates. As he closed the book, Noah whispered, "Why's Mom always working, Dad?" Alex forced a smile. "She's just busy, buddy. Get some sleep." The question lingered as he shut their door. In the living room, Sophia was already asleep on the couch, phone still in hand. Alex stared at her, wondering when they'd stop connecting. The next morning, Alex dropped the boys at school and headed to his logistics job, coordinating fuel deliveries across the state. His knack for schedules and numbers kept the operation smooth, but his mind wandered to Sophia. Her new job at Continental Insurance had changed her. She was distant, always catching up with old high school friend for Charlotte. Alex pushed the thought aside, focusing on his work until a call from his old Philly friend, Mia, interrupted. "Yo, Alex, you free this weekend?" Mia's voice was sharp, like she already knew something he didn't. "Need to talk. In person." Alex agreed, sensing urgency. Saturday, Alex met Mia at a coffee shop downtown. She slid into the booth, her private investigator badge glinting under her jacket. "You look stressed," she said, cutting straight to it. "What's going on with Sophia?" Alex hesitated, then spilled everything: Sophia's late nights, her evasiveness, the missed games. Mia leaned forward, eyes narrowing. "Sounds like she's hiding something. Want me to dig?" Alex's gut twisted, but he nodded. "Just be discreet. For the boys." Mia promised results and left him staring at his coffee, dread pooling in his chest. Over the next week, Alex kept up his routine, coaching, working, being the dad his boys needed. But Sophia's behavior grew bolder. She left early for meetings, came home late, and brushed off his questions. One night, as Alex helped Liam with homework, he overheard Sophia on the phone, her voice low and giggly. "Yeah, Ethan, I'll be there," she said before hanging up. Ethan, her boss. Alex's jaw tightened, but he stayed calm for Liam, who was struggling with math. "Focus, bud," he said, guiding his son's pencil. Inside, his mind raced. Mia called 2 days later. "Got something," she said. "Meet me at the park." At the park bench, she handed Alex a folder. Inside were photos of Sophia and Ethan at a diner, their hands brushing across the table. Text logs showed flirty messages, plans for lunches and late-night work sessions. Alex's heart pounded, but he kept his voice steady. "How long?" he asked. "Months," Mia replied. "They're careful, but not careful enough." Alex thanked her, his mind already shifting to strategy. Confronting Sophia now would be messy. He needed proof that couldn't be denied, and a plan to protect his boys. The company picnic was in 3 days. Alex knew Ethan would be there, schmoozing with employees. It was the perfect chance to catch them off guard. He spent the next 2 nights preparing, his anger simmering but controlled. He'd play it smart, not violent. For Liam and Noah, he'd keep his cool. As he kissed him goodnight, Noah asked, "You okay, Dad?" Alex ruffled his hair. "Better than ever, kid." But as he walked away, his resolve hardened. Sophia's betrayal wouldn't break his family. He makes sure of it. Alex woke early, the weight of Mia's evidence heavy on his mind. He slipped out before Sophia stirred, dropping Liam and Noah at school with a forced smile. "Crush that spelling test, Noah," he said, high-fiving his son. In the rearview mirror, Liam waved, oblivious to the storm brewing. At work, Alex rerouted delivery trucks with precision, but his thoughts churned. Sophia's flirty texts with Ethan, her boss, looped in his head. He needed more than photos to confront her. He needed undeniable proof. Mid-morning, Mia texted, "Check your email." Found something big. Alex opened a file in his office, heart racing. Mia had tracked Sophia's car GPS, showing repeated stops at a coffee shop near Ethan's apartment, often during lunch hours. A grainy security photo captured them entering the building together, Sophia's hand on Ethan's arm. Alex's grip tightened on his phone. He called Mia. "Can you get audio?" he asked. "Working on it," she replied. "Ethan's sloppy. I'll tail him at the picnic tomorrow." That night, Sophia announced she'd be at the office late, prepping for the company picnic. Alex nodded, masking his suspicion. "Need help with anything?" he offered, testing her. She shook her head, already grabbing her purse. "Just work stuff," she said, avoiding his eyes. After she left, Alex checked the boys' homework, keeping their routine steady. Liam asked, "Is Mom okay?" "She's acting weird." Alex deflected. "She's just stressed. Let's focus on your science project." The next day, Alex coached the boys' soccer game, shouting encouragement as Noah scored. Sophia texted she'd meet them at the picnic, her message curt. Alex pocketed his phone, his plan solidifying. He'd attend the event, observe, and let Mia gather more evidence. At home, he helped the boys change, then drove to the sprawling park hosting Continental Insurance's picnic. Families milled around, kids chasing balloons, while employees mingled near food tents. Sophia stood by the drink station, laughing with Ethan, their ease too familiar. Alex kept his distance, blending into the crowd, shaking hands with co-workers who knew him for past events. He spotted Mia near a picnic table, her camera discreetly aimed at Sophia and Ethan. Alex texted her, "Anything yet?" She replied, "They're too cozy." "Wait for it." He grabbed a soda, watching Sophia lean close to Ethan, whispering. A co-worker, Javier, approached Alex. "You good, man? You seem tense." Alex forced a grin. "Just keeping an eye on the boys." Javier nodded, unaware of the real reason. As the afternoon wore on, Ethan led a group game, his charisma drawing cheers. Sophia joined in, her laughter sharp in Alex's ears. Mia slipped beside him, muttering, "Got audio." They're planning to sneak off during the fireworks. Alex's jaw clenched, but he stayed calm. "Where?" he asked. "Behind the pavilion," Mia said. "I'll set up a mic." Alex nodded, his mind racing. He wouldn't confront them yet. Evidence first, then action. He joined Liam and Noah at a sack race, cheering loudly to mask his tension. The sun dipped low, and the crowd gathered for fireworks. Sophia excused herself, claiming she needed to help with cleanup. Ethan wandered toward the pavilion, glancing back. Alex followed at a distance, heart pounding. Mia signaled him from the shadows, pointing to her earpiece. Through it, Alex heard Sophia's voice. "Ethan, we can't keep doing this." Alex might suspect. Ethan's reply was smug. "He's clueless. Meet me in 10. Alex's blood boiled, but he stayed put, letting Mia's equipment capture every word. Mia handed him a tiny recorder. "It's all here," she whispered, clear as day. Alex pocketed it, his resolve hardening. He returned to the boys, who were mesmerized by the fireworks. Noah tugged his sleeve. "Where's Mom?" Alex crouched, smiling. "She's helping out. Let's watch the show." But his eyes scanned the pavilion, where Sophia and Ethan slipped into the dark. Mia followed, her camera ready. Alex knew this was his moment. Not for violence, but for truth. Back home, Sophia acted normal, helping Noah with bedtime. Alex waited until the boys slept, then sat her down. "We need to talk," he said, voice steady. Sophia's eyes flickered with unease. "About what?" she asked. Alex pulled out the recorder, playing a snippet of her conversation with Ethan. Her face paled. "It's not what you think," she stammered. Alex cut her off. "Don't lie. I've got proof." He stood, leaving her speechless. We'll figure this out tomorrow. For now, the boys come first. Alex slept in the guest room, his mind set. He'd protect Liam and Noah, no matter what. Mia's evidence gave him leverage, but the company picnic's real test was tomorrow's Christmas party. Ethan and Sophia thought they'd outsmarted him. They were wrong. Alex stood in the parking lot of the Charlotte Convention Center, the hum of the company Christmas party spilling through the open doors. He adjusted his tie, his phone heavy with Mia's latest evidence, a video of Sophia and Ethan planning a rendezvous tonight. His heart raced, but his plan was set. No outbursts, just precision. He'd expose their affair without disrupting his sons' lives. Inside, Liam and Noah were with his parents at home, safe from the drama about to unfold. He entered the bustling hall, where Continental Insurance employees mingled under twinkling lights. Sophia stood near a buffet table, chatting with colleagues, her smile practiced. Ethan, ever the charmer, worked the room, shaking hands. Alex nodded at a few familiar faces, keeping his demeanor casual. Mia texted, "I'm by the stage. Camera's ready." Alex scanned the crowd, spotting her discreetly adjusting a hidden lens. He grabbed a water, positioning himself near the dance floor to watch. Sophia caught his eye, waving him over. "Glad you made it," she said, her voice overly bright. Alex smiled thinly. Wouldn't miss it. She introduced him to a co-worker, Lisa, who praised his coaching skills. Alex played along, but his focus stayed on Ethan, who lingered near a hallway. Mia's earpiece crackled in his ear. "They're planning to slip out in 10, she whispered. "Follow my lead." Alex excused himself, pretending to check his phone, and moved closer to the hallway. As the band struck up a lively tune, Sophia laughed with Lisa, but her eyes darted to Ethan. He nodded subtly, heading toward the back exit. Alex's pulse quickened. He signaled Mia, who was already trailing Ethan with her camera. Alex followed at a distance, weaving through dancing couples. The hallway led to a quiet storage room, its door slightly ajar. Through his earpiece, Mia's voice was sharp. "They're inside. Audio's live." Alex paused, listening as Sophia's voice came through. "Ethan, this is risky." "Alex is here." Ethan's reply was smug. "He's got no clue. Relax." Alex pushed the door open, phone recording. Sophia gasped, stepping back as Ethan froze. "Clueless, huh?" Alex said, his tone icy. He held up his phone, showing a still from Mia's video of their earlier meetup. "I've got months of this. Texts, photos, audio. You're done." Ethan stammered. "It's not what it looks like." Alex cut him off. "Save it." "Sophia, we're talking later." "Ethan, stay away from my family, where this goes to your boss and HR." He turned, leaving them stunned, the door swinging shut behind him. Back in the hall, Alex rejoined the crowd, his face calm, but his mind racing. Mia met him near the bar, slipping him a USB drive. "Everything's on here," she said. "You played that perfectly." Alex nodded, pocketing the drive. He spotted Sophia returning, her composure shaky. She approached, whispering, "Alex, please, let's talk." He shook his head. "Not here. Tomorrow at home. The boys don't need to see this." She nodded, eyes downcast, and rejoined her colleagues, her laughter gone. The party continued, but Alex stayed vigilant. Ethan kept his distance, his usual swagger replaced by unease. A co-worker, Javier, clapped Alex's shoulder. "You okay, man? You're quiet." Alex shrugged, just enjoying the night. He danced with Lisa briefly, keeping up appearances, but his thoughts were on the next steps. He'd confront Sophia privately, ensuring Liam and Noah remained untouched by the fallout. Mia texted, "Ethan's leaving early. Looks spooked." Alex replied, "Good. Let him sweat." At home, Alex checked on the boys, asleep in their bunk beds. His mother, Elena, was in the kitchen, sipping tea. "Everything all right?" she asked, sensing his tension. "It will be," Alex said, kissing her forehead. "Thanks for watching them." He retreated to the guest room, replaying the confrontation in his mind. Sophia arrived an hour later, silent as she slipped into their bedroom. Alex stared at the ceiling, the USB drive in his hand. He'd caught them, but the real challenge was ahead, protecting his sons while navigating Sophia's betrayal. The next morning, Alex woke early, taking the boys to a pancake breakfast to keep their day normal. Sophia stayed home, claiming a headache. At the diner, Noah spilled syrup, laughing as Alex wiped it up. "You're the best, Dad," he said. Alex's chest tightened. "Love you, kid." Back home, he found Sophia in the living room, eyes red. We need to talk, she said. Alex nodded, ready to set the terms for their future, his evidence ensuring she couldn't twist the truth. Alex sat at the kitchen table, the USB drive with damning evidence against Sophia resting beside his coffee mug. The boys were at school, and the house was silent as Sophia entered, her steps hesitant. We need to figure this out, she said, sitting across from him. Alex leaned forward, voice steady. You broke our trust. I have proof, texts, videos, audio. This stops now, for Liam and Noah's sake. Sophia's hands trembled, but she nodded. I'll end it with Ethan. I swear. Alex didn't soften. You're quitting your job today, he said, and we're not living as a couple anymore. You stay for the boys, but no more lies. Sophia's eyes welled up, but she agreed, dialing her boss to resign on speakerphone. Her voice cracked as she cited personal reasons. Alex watched, unyielding, ensuring she followed through. After the call, he stood. I'm moving to an apartment nearby. The boys need stability, and I won't let you disrupt that. Sophia whispered, I'm sorry, but Alex walked out, his focus on protecting his sons. By noon, Alex signed a lease for a small apartment 2 blocks away, close enough for Liam and Noah to visit easily. He called Mia, updating her. Sophia's out of the job, he said. What about Ethan? Mia replied. He's been reassigned to a branch in Raleigh. Word spreading, his career's taking a hit. Alex exhaled, relieved. Keep an eye on him, he said. I don't trust him to stay away. Mia agreed, promising to monitor any contact with Sophia. That evening, Alex picked up the boys from school, taking them for pizza to keep their routine intact. Liam noticed the tension. Why's Mom so quiet? He asked, chewing a slice. Alex smiled tightly. She's just tired, bud. How's soccer going? He steered the conversation to safer ground, but Noah's quiet stare told him the boys sensed trouble. At home, Sophia cooked dinner, her movements mechanical. Alex ate with them, keeping things civil, but slept in the guest room, the distance between him and Sophia palpable. Over the next week, Alex settled into his apartment, furnishing it with bunk beds for the boys' visits. He coached their soccer games, his enthusiasm masking the ache of his fractured marriage. Sophia stayed home, focusing on the boys, but her guilt hung heavy. One night, Liam asked Alex, Are you and Mom fighting? Alex knelt, meeting his eyes. We're working through some stuff, but we both love you. Always will. Liam hugged him, and Alex vowed to keep their world steady. Mia called with an update. Ethan's keeping a low profile in Raleigh, she said, but Sophia's been texting him. Nothing flirty, just checking in. Alex's jaw tightened. Send me the logs, he said. The texts were brief, Sophia asking Ethan to respect her space. Alex forwarded them to Sophia with a message. This stops, or I go to court. She replied instantly. It's over. I promise. Alex didn't respond, but he saved the exchange, building his case if needed. At a parent-teacher conference, Alex met Elena, Noah's teacher, who praised his involvement. Your boys are lucky to have you, she said, her warmth genuine. Alex thanked her, feeling a spark of connection, but pushing it aside. His priority was Liam and Noah. Still, Elena's number stayed in his phone, a possibility for later. Sophia, meanwhile, enrolled in a cooking class, claiming it was to stay busy. Alex approved, as long as she prioritized the boys. One evening, Javier, from Sophia's old job, called Alex. Heard about Ethan, he said. Guy's a mess, demoted after the rumors. You did right, standing up for your family. Alex thanked him, feeling validated but weary. He checked on the boys, who were playing video games at his apartment. Noah looked up. Can we stay here tonight, Dad? Alex nodded, heart swelling. Anytime, kid. He texted Sophia, informing her they'd be back tomorrow, setting clear boundaries. As weeks passed, Sophia adhered to Alex's rules, her focus on motherhood sharpening. Alex consulted a lawyer, preparing for a possible divorce, but delaying action to maintain stability. Mia reported no further contact between Sophia and Ethan, whose reputation continued to crumble. Alex felt a flicker of hope, not for his marriage, but for a future where his boys could thrive. He'd exposed the betrayal without chaos, but the final steps loomed, and he braced for the choices ahead. Alex parked outside the Charlotte courthouse, the divorce papers in his briefcase finalized after a year of careful planning. Liam and Noah, now 9 and 7, were at school, unaware of the legal steps securing their future. He'd spent months ensuring Sophia's compliance, her affair with Ethan a fading shadow. Today, he'd close that chapter, prioritizing his son's stability over lingering resentment. Inside, his lawyer, Rachel, reviewed the terms: primary custody to Alex, visitation for Sophia, and a fair division of assets. He signed, feeling a weight lift but no joy. Back at his apartment, Alex called Mia for a final check. "Ethan's gone silent," she reported. "Moved to Atlanta. New job. No contact with Sophia." Alex thanked her, ending their investigation. He drove to pick up the boys, who ran to him, backpacks bouncing. "Dad, can we get ice cream?" Noah asked. Alex grinned. "Only if you ace that math quiz." Liam laughed. "Already did." Their chatter eased the day's tension as they headed to a nearby parlor. At home, Sophia waited, her expression subdued but resolute. She'd enrolled in a community college program for accounting, aiming to rebuild her life. "The papers are signed," Alex said, handing her a copy. "We're done, but you're still their mom. Don't let them down." Sophia nodded, her voice soft. "I won't. I'm trying, Alex." He saw sincerity in her effort. Regular dinners with the boys, consistent school pickups, but trust remained broken. "Keep it that way," he said, leaving for his apartment. That evening, Elena, Noah's teacher, texted about a school event. Alex had grown close to her over coffee chats about the boys' progress, her steady kindness a contrast to Sophia's betrayal. He invited her to join them at the event, a science fair where Liam's volcano project was a hit. Elena cheered alongside Alex, her laughter blending with Noah's excitement as he explained his model rocket. After, they grabbed burgers, the boys warming to Elena's easygoing nature. "She's cool, Dad," Liam whispered. Alex smiled, open to a new beginning. Weeks later, Alex moved back into the family home, Sophia relocating to a small condo nearby. The boys split time between them, their routine seamless. Alex coached their soccer team, Elena often cheering from the sidelines. One Saturday, as they kicked a ball in the park, Noah asked, "Is Elena going to be our new mom?" Alex crouched, choosing his words. "She's our friend, and we're taking it slow. You two are my priority." Noah hugged him, reassured, while Liam nodded, kicking the ball. Sophia kept her promise, attending school events and staying involved. At a parent-teacher meeting, she thanked Alex for giving her a chance to rebuild. "I messed up," she admitted, "but I'm here for them." Alex acknowledged her effort, keeping their interaction civil. He learned Ethan had been disciplined at his new job for unrelated misconduct, his reputation further tarnished. Alex felt no need for further revenge. Justice had unfolded through truth and accountability. By spring, Alex and Elena started dating, their bond growing through shared dinners and game nights with the boys. Liam and Noah thrived, their grades strong, their laughter frequent. Alex took them camping, teaching them to fish, Elena joining with stories of her own childhood adventures. One night by the campfire, Liam said, "This feels like family, Dad." Alex's heart swelled, knowing he'd protected their world while building a new one. At a school play, Alex sat beside Sophia, the boys performing on stage. They exchanged a glance, not of reconciliation, but of mutual respect for their shared role. After, Elena joined them, helping Noah with his costume. Sophia smiled faintly, stepping back. Alex realized the past no longer defined him. He'd chosen integrity over rage, securing a stable future for his sons. As they walked to the car, Noah grabbed his hand, Liam racing ahead with Elena. Alex exhaled, at peace with the life he'd forged.